So I made a video a while back saying that the Cleveland Cavaliers were kind of in a weird spot, and that was kind of true at the time. I mean, Colin Sexton wanted out, which I think he kind of does want out, and Kevin Love also, he still hasn't gotten taken here. Actually, first of all, if you like, comment, sub. If you like that content, like, comment, sub. Not only do basketball content, might do baseball, hockey, gameplay. 2K just came out, so I'm probably gonna make some sort of video on 2K soon. But yeah, if you like that type of verse content, like, comment, sub. Going back to it, like, the Cavaliers have really set themselves up in a great position. First off, they did end up picking up Evan Mobley, which in my opinion, I mean, I would have liked to see them pick Jalen Green, but the Rockets already drafted Jalen Green, so it would have been hard for them to, or it would have been impossible for them to draft him. So I feel like Evan Mobley was the next big thing. And honestly, now looking at the roster and looking at Evan Mobley, especially his skill set in the summer league, he can definitely, in my opinion, play the small forward position, so that could be very interesting. They also traded Larry Nance for Lauri Markkanen, and I don't know if it was an overpay, but they gave Lauri Markkanen $16.5 million, which is a lot of money. But again, Lauri Markkanen he's very young. He could shoot the three ball, so in all honesty, I really don't think it's that bad of a trade. In fact, that was a good trade. Larry Nance is good and all, but at best he's a role player, respectfully. But now that there's more rumors of Ben Simmons trading, which I could make a completely different video on how the Sixers haven't traded Ben Simmons despite them, having so many chances to trade him. It looks like the Cavs are the front runners right now to get Ben Simmons. And in my opinion, a lot of people are kind of underrating Ben Simmons. People forget how good the Sixers were playing without Joel Embiid. People forget how good Ben Simmons was playing when Joel Embiid was injured. And honestly, he played horrible in the playoffs, but I feel like that's more of just the team fit. Like, I don't think the Sixers is just the right team for him. You could kind of tell. It's kind of obvious that they have bad chemistry, or not. Yeah, it's kind of obvious they have bad chemistry, of course, also based on the reports, it's also kind of obvious. But I mean, I think that the Cavs can honestly get Ben Simmons for a cheap price. I don't know if they have to trade Colin Sexton and Darius Garland. I think they could potentially finesse their way into trading Colin Sexton, maybe Lauri Markkanen, but like Colin Sexton, a whole lot of picks, maybe some other role players, and trying to finesse Ben Simmons. And in my opinion, I would really like to see that. A lineup of Ben Simmons, potentially Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Lauri Markkanen, and Jarrett Allen. That could be ridiculous. Now, the Cavs still have to find something to do with Kevin Love because, I mean, they already have Evan Mobley, Lauri Markkanen, and Jarrett Allen. Also Taco Fall, but he's not going to play. But they have all these bigs. They clearly don't need Kevin Love. Kevin Love has made it blatantly obvious that he does not want to be with the Cavs at all. He's made it completely obvious that he wants to be there for the money. But yeah, a lot of people are saying that Ben Simmons to the Timberwolves. I really don't see it. Maybe. But even if Ben Simmons does go to Timberwolves, there's no way they're keeping both D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Edwards. That's kind of on a side note. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the Cavs do. They have a very good lineup. I believe they were like 5-0 last year. They were like the last undefeated team in the season. They have a pretty good coach. They have, a pretty solid roster. I think the roster can make some noise in the play-in tournament, or can make the play-in tournament. I don't know about the playoffs, but if they had Ben Simmons, I think they could be a play-in tournament, maybe even playoff caliber team if they make the right adjustments around it. But yeah, the Cavaliers, they're going to be very interesting to watch. Even if they don't get Ben Simmons, they still have Evan Mobley, Colin Sexton, Darius Garland. Very interesting team. And yeah, that's in this video. Like, comment, sub. Yeah, I'm out.